Let's get started. Today's topic is if statement. If statement syntax. Conditional are pieces of code that make a decision about what the program is going to do next. The most common conditional is the if statement. This figure shows if statement syntax. If statements in Java must contain the following items. First, the keyword if. Second, a Boolean expression in parentheses. Third, curly braces surrounding all lines of code that will run if the Boolean expression is true. It's best practice to also indent the lines of code inside the curly braces to visually differentiate them from the commands that will always run. For example, if statement. If statements test to see if a certain condition is true. If yes, then specific commands are run. The simple if statement does not to do anything if the Boolean expression is false. For example, testing multiply case. You will find yourself needing to test the same variable multiply times. Be sure that you set up your conditional to test all possible values of the variable. For example, compound conditional statements. Conditional statements are used to match an action with a condition being true. For example, print even if a number is even. If you want to test for a number being even and greater than 10, you will need two conditionals. For example, why use compound conditionals? Bash code snippets below do the same thing. Ask if my var is greater than 15 and if my var is less than 20. If both of these are true, then Java will print the value of my var. The code on the left is the nested if statements, which means an if statement is inside another if statement. The code with the compound conditionals on the right has fewer lines of code and is easier for a human to read. In fact, it almost reads like a sentence. Let's get started. The second topic for today, if-else statement. If-else syntax. The if-else statement checks to see if a conditional is true and then has specific actions that they take place, but it also provides a specific set of actions if the Boolean expression is false. Use the else keyword to introduce the code to run when false. Notice else is aligned with the if keyword and has its own set of curly braces. You do not write another Boolean expression with else. This figure shows if-else statement syntax. It's best practice to indent the lines of code within the curly braces to differentiate them, but the indentation does not affect how the program runs. For example, if-else statement. The if-else statement is used when you want something specific to happen if the Boolean expression is true, and if you want something else to happen if it's false. For example, testing multiply cases. You will find yourself needing to test the same variable multiple times. To simplify this, you can nest if-else statements, which means you can put an if-else structure inside of another if-else structure, as shown on the right. This nesting drastically changes the way the program flows once the correct case is found. On the left, the program checks every case, no matter the value of variable. On the right, the nested structure causes the program to jump out of the structure once the case is found, because the other cases are inside the else, which is only run when the Boolean expression is false. Formative assessment. You want to make your voice assistant give more helpful, weather-based information.